Hey guys, what is going on? DaBoki here once again. It is time for a MapleStory video. I'm here on my Corsair straw gun and I am level 205 and I wanted to do a little showcase and impressions on this beautiful pirate and just tell you guys my thoughts so far on what I'm feeling with this class. I will go ahead and hop into a map and do some dailies while we talk. I did also want to do some bossing because I haven't really gotten to boss too much with this class yet, and I guess for that we're gonna go ahead and get some just initial impressions on it. So training this class was actually pretty fun, very challenging too at times. Corsair does have a lot of management and a lot of summons, things that you have to just keep up, skills and buffs. Well, not too much buffs I would say, but just mostly activatables that you have to keep up in the map in order to make it successful. As you can see, there's just a lot that's happening in the map. There's gonna be attacks everywhere. I think Corsair is actually a really good mobber if you can keep the skills up and again just have everything going. So these ships are wonderful. I thought this was really cool. I think we got these ships in like fourth job? Yes, fourth job, broadside. So you can summon two of these ships out at once. As you can see, they're just firing, and if you throw like your parroting skill, which is this like parrot targeting, it marks an area. If you notice, like there's just a bombardment happening over there and you can have like just a lot of things shooting at that spot. Well, actually just those ships that will be shooting at those spots, and as you can see, those ships are disappearing. So that's really cool. And then also you got another little ship that you can summon on the side here that's just doing additional damage. And that was like pre-fifth job, you know, just kind of micromanaging the map and having these summons out. When fifth job hit, you know, we receive our new set of skills here, which then we have to incorporate with our training style. And these fifth job skills are actually pretty awesome. We have this death trigger skill, which just kind of wipes the map. You know, if you see these guys here, we could pop it and boom. I mean, you don't even know what happens. You blink one time, the mobs are gone. And then you have this awesome target lock skill, and if you notice, like throughout this video here, you just see all these targets kind of appearing around. It's kind of almost like a skill shot. If you push the skill when the targets are a skull, then you'll do more damage. And also, look at that. Oh, that is just awesome. I love it. And also you get aggressive stance, which is pretty much like an iframe. So if you land the shot perfectly, your iframe will last longer. I believe it can last up to 8 or 10 seconds, and then you're like invincible for that amount of time. So it does big damage, and then you're able to also be invincible, which is pretty helpful in boss fights, I would assume. But also you kind of time it right. It's like one of those skill shot skills where you're like, all right, now, and then you press it, boom. So yeah, big mobbing, as you can see, that's happening throughout the map. The next skill I wanted to show you guys was the Nautilus Assault, which is this big old whale that comes out. Like, we got a few whales that come out, and whales are adorable. So if you like whales, check this out. Boom. All right, well, that one doesn't look as adorable. It's a little bit fierce, but again, big damage coming out. Just does a huge burst of damage. It does have a long cooldown though, so it is gonna take a little bit for that skill to come back online. And then, you know, you got your normal Nautilus strike here, which the smaller whale comes out from the clouds. A lot of AoE potential. And then I think my favorite skill, which I call it the Reaper ult from Overwatch 2, it's the bullet barrage skill. Oh man, here we go. Yeah, you tap this thing and look at this. You're just in this stance of shooting and damage throughout, and you can jump, you can flash jump up around, and you're clearing the map. You can't pop any other skills while you're in that stance, but it's pretty awesome. You know, you're doing some big damage. So those are primarily the fifth job skills for Corsair. On top of that, you still got your summons that you want to be managing up, which I always forget about. Whenever I'm training Corsair, I feel like I don't have the summons up and going. I'm gonna move on to my next daily map. Let's actually do, let's do blazing. You gotta just make sure that you're always popping up the ships. You got 3 ships, you got 1 summon that you gotta get up. So, I mean, and then your dice rolls. And then after that, then you can start cycling through all your other AoEs, which is pretty nuts. You know, you got some big map clears. So if you're cycling it, I feel like you can almost just keep clearing the map in a way until the next skill is ready to be initiated. And dude, this skill, bullet barrage, it is pretty awesome. Really cool. and then you just keep cycling and rinsing. So the AoE has some big potential. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I just want to be honest and transparent with you all. I really like the skills. I think the skills are awesome. It's just this type of class that this is, there's a lot of micromanaging that's happening here, and it's a little bit hard for me to get on board, I think, with this training style, especially trying to maintain the ships and your summons, as well as cycling through all the other skills. You know, roll your dice. Oh, 2 6s, hello baby. And you know, just a lot of things that are going on. If you like active classes, I think this class will be for you. You know, there again, just a lot of activatables and things that you can do to initiate your skills, and just being able to be really efficient. If you're really attentive to Maple, you know, like while you're training, you're able to probably be really effective and efficient while training in the maps. But for me, like, my style is a little bit more mindless training. You know, to be honest, like when I play Maple, I'm not really too attentive when it comes to like when it comes to training. I do like my classes to be a little bit more straightforward, but I just can't help but just love the skills and the aesthetics of Corsair and the power of it. And I think the bossing would be really fun, but I don't know. Like, I haven't really gotten to boss yet with this class. I think Corsair is a really top tier class, in my opinion, but it depends on your playstyle. So I'm gonna try Root Abyss out, and I don't know if I actually have enough damage to even take this boss down, but we're gonna at least get a good feel on what it feels like in here, I hope, and just see a little bit of the bossing kit. So I think the main like bossing skill is gonna be like rapid fire. This is a hurricane style class, and brain scrambler, which apparently does some pretty big damage, is what I was told. It's just like a one-shot big shot. So we're gonna alternate through like rapid fire, brain scrambler, all the skills. I'm just gonna toss it on the boss and just see how it goes. I'm gonna try to go into Chaos Root Abyss. I didn't really do much upgrading. I have only 254k stat. Pretty high critical rate actually out of the box. I think Corsairs are known for having some pretty good crit rates, so that is a benefit for making Corsair, is like you get some really nice crit rate here, so that's good. And let's go ahead and go in. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put down all my summons. I'm gonna put down this guy. I'm gonna roll my dice. Got a 5. That's pretty good for damage, I believe. Increased by 20%. Beautiful. And I'm gonna pop my skills. Just make sure everything is up. And I'm gonna put my bombardment on the chicken. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, we got enough. We definitely have enough damage. Well, that was a little awkward. I haven't fought normal Root Abyss in a while, alright? What's like a good boss that you think we can like maybe push to like actually get a feel? I didn't even get to use my bossing skill, I don't think. Alright, ships are going down. That's actually really cool. I like that. I'm gonna brain scrambler. Oh yeah, no, we got way too much damage for this boss too. The struggles of trying to find a boss that's decently to be able to solo here. I mean, it's some pretty good damage, yeah? Pretty good damage. And I didn't throw down my bombardment yet. So once Vellum shows himself again, I will go ahead and do... Oh, he's gonna die. He's just dead. Never mind. Alright, he's dead. Pretty sure that these bosses are a little too easy for us. So we'll step it up. Oh, we will step it up. Don't you worry. We'll push the limits a little bit and see how it goes. So let's go into normal. And let's go and do all of our summons here. Alright, I'm going to throw my bombardment on Magnus himself. And I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to actually iframe maybe? I don't know if I actually iframed. I'm going to pop everything down. I should have turned down my transparency because guess what? Oh, I cannot see. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do my bullet barrage here. I'm not sure if this is a good skill to be doing in the boss fight itself, but I like the consistent damage that it puts out. So that is pretty nice. And you can cancel your bullet barrage too by tapping it again. Okay, and he is up in the air. Do I need to do anything? I'm gonna go ahead and pop down Knowledge Strike. I am actually stunned. I'm stunned. I'm gonna die. I am dead. Alright. That was good. Alright, let's get back in it. I'm gonna pop down my ships. I'm dead again. Big old whale coming down to play. Let's do this. Maybe I iframe here. I iframed. Nice. Got out of the stun. That was actually really good. I'm going to make sure all my buffs are up right now. big ol' 5 coming out. Keep on brain scrambling whenever I can. The brain scrambler skill is a pretty short cooldown, so you can unleash it quite a bit. Okay, I'm dead again. Okay, Magnus is actually a little too tough for me still. Oh my gosh, I tanked that purple ball in the face. I'm so scared. Alright, we're gonna wait just a little bit. Ship's going down. Summons out. Well, I guess I did ask for a boss fight, and we got the boss fight. The iframe I'm noticing is a little bit tricky to actually get... what's the word? To time it correctly. I think I'm not using it, like, correctly in a sense that I'm just using it as damage, when I should maybe be using it more as a dodge or becoming invincible. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Pop down my ships. Barrage. Brain Scrambler. I'm going to iframe here. I like that the ships can like keep doing damage for me though, even though I'm out of the picture, you know? So that's kind of fun. Again, just setting up everything though, it seems to be kind of difficult. I'm going to try to iframe or get the skull on him. Do the big damage. So I am invincible. I'm going to test something. Okay, maybe I'm not that invincible. Okay, maybe it's just for a shorter amount of time that I'm invincible. Oh wow, I'm not doing the boss justice here, guys. I apologize. I think also, you know, I'm just a little too weak to be in this fight, but we wanted to push the limits just a little bit. So we got what we asked for. I'm going to try to launch the whale, which I think I pretty much missed him on that too. I'm actually pretty impressed on how far we got though with the health bar. Oh god. Oh god. Save me, Magnus. No, don't kill me. Alright, 1 life special. Okay. It could have gone better. Alright, it could have gone better. When all fails, let's go into CHT. I did fight CHT a few times, but I want to see if it got a little bit better, and plus we can always get a ring here too. I'm gonna put down my summons. The thing about the Corsair also is that buff freezers. I don't know if buff freezers will keep your ships up, you know, and all your other summons too. I'm not really sure how that works. Maybe I could have tested that out too while I was in here. One of my favorite things about this class are the summons, and one of my least favorite things about this class are the summons. So it's a very interesting feeling that I get from it. I like the aesthetics of this class quite a bit. It's just, again, the micromanaging of all the skills, it gets a little bit hard for me, at least for my playstyle. I kind of can see the potential for bossing though. You know, again, just everything kind of up and just launching all your skills out. I think Corsair would definitely be a class that like would keep the playstyle fresh, because you're constantly needing to be, again, attentive to your class. Okay, before I summon it, I'm going to go ahead and pop out my ships here, because we're going to be doing the big ol' burst right here. So what I'm going to do, first of all, we're going to pop out the whale. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Can you guys see? Because I sure cannot. And I forgot to also activate my pirate skill. I keep forgetting to activate the overdrive, which would help quite a bit. But my goodness, man, the numbers. The numbers. That is crazy. I really like to fight CHT to kind of like when I'm testing out a class, because, you know, CHT's got a lot of limbs, so you're able to see a lot more of your skills doing things. So that is cool. And we're going to go ahead and hit that lock-on skill again. The ships are just doing work there on the side. We're going to continuously just make sure that all of our buffs are up, tickling the throats of the horntail there. Now keep in mind, you know, our range is not good. This is a nice thing to just kind of see the skills and get used to doing your skills, I guess. I'm sorry, Corsair remains out there, if I'm not doing your class justice. I feel like I butcher a lot of the classes when I'm like first trying them out, and I just don't want to offend anyone. That's the last thing I want to do while I'm out here trying out your favorite class. But yeah, no, it's a really beautiful class. It is, I believe, a pretty top tier class if you can control it, and if you're able to handle this class. I think it has potential to put out some really big damage. and that's like a really cool thing. That is the Corsair. I hope you guys found it somewhat informational and interesting on me kind of going through this class and feeling it out a little bit more. But I did pop one totem post 200, got to 205 with her, and that's just when I was like kind of feeling out the training style of it. Definitely a class that you need to get used to and you need to have a lot of passion for if you want to main this class. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If there's a class that you really like and you want me to check out, please let me know in the description. You know, there's classes out there that I think I've been missing and kind of flowing under my radar a little bit. So I'm really excited to dive into some classes and yeah, check some more of these wonderful skills out. This has been DaBoki. Much love, one love, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Goodbye.